Come on, bitch! It's Sonic Speed!
Guys, let me just start out and say, when I was a wee lad, I loved the Sonic series. I started with Sonic Adventure 2 and I worked my way back. Sonic Adventure, then I got Mega Collections and Sonic Gems to play all the gems and all the obscure Sonic games you could think of. Anyways, fast forward to now, it's Sonic's 25th anniversary. And Sonic Team did a 25th anniversary Sonic stream, and me, oh my, it is a living embodiment of the state of Sonic in 2016.
Sonic Heroes! Watch, right here.
However, amongst the tiresome Crush 40 singing and awkward hosting, there were two games presented. Sonic Mania and Project Sonic 2017. We're going to be going through both of them, just taking a look and discussing stuff I saw and my impressions, so let's get right into it. Sonic Mania is a return to form, and thank God it's not like Sonic 4. It's a whole new classic Sonic, back with pixel-esque graphics, bright colors, and chiptune music. And for me, I am ecstatic. I loved Sonic 3 Knuckles. It was such an icon of what those old Sonic games were all about. It was fun when you wanted it to be mindless, but it was also tough if you wanted to go for gold and get all those emeralds. So now this really has me hooked on phonics. It has the seal of approval of many great indie devs who have worked with Sonic before. Chris Whitehead was responsible for the first Sonic CD ports to console and mobile, as well as working with Headcanon to port Sonic 1 and 2 to mobile as well. Pagoda West Games also has a few mobile games under their belt, so they're no strangers to development either. Point being, I trust this team with Sonic. I'm pretty confident in saying that it's not going to be another incident like the one with Big Red Button. Ugh. But what about some other secrets lying in the gameplay trailer and footage? As far as gameplay goes, they're returning to the form of Sonic 3, except Sonic has a new dash ability that is utilized when you drop down and hit the ground.
And I hit the ground running.
But what sells me about this game is the familiar old graphics that also look fresh and vibrant. It's actually much harder than you would think to make this game look fresh but also in line with the classics. But this style, with its vibrant palettes, clean and organic animations, aesthetic details such as silhouettes, speed trails, and those beautiful scrolling backgrounds, this has me excited to play a Sonic game again. Some like to make the criticism that this looks like a ROM hack and not much else, but think about it. Sega's behind it. It has these experienced indie devs, and from what I can see, it's giving us a Sonic game we deserve. I am skeptical, and while I don't think this game is going to be the most hyped game of 2017, I do think it's going to bring back what we all loved about the classic Sonic games. So, I'm really looking forward to it. But enough about that. Let's get into the second game that has most Sonic fans stumped. The Project Sonic 2017 teaser. At first I saw this and I was worried. I was so worried it was going to be another Shadow the Hedgehog game because of the silhouette and the edginess and the explosions. I'm like, oh god, they're capitalizing on a meme just like Shrek 5. But luckily, I saw it was Sonic and it actually looks like it could be a cool game with a cool plot. Optimism alert! Optimism alert! The gist of it is Sonic's world is in trouble and we see 3 super mega-sized Death Egg robots wreaking havoc across an unknown city. Sonic gets cheesed, runs, and then Classic Sonic appears to save him. Wait a minute. Classic Sonic? Wait, so this is Sonic Generations 2, right? Well, no. Takashi Iizuka makes it clear that this is a totally new adventure that features both classic and modern Sonic, which has many people stumped because if it's not Generations, how do these two come together? Are they just capitalizing on that game's success and just, we're gonna copy the gameplay formula? So, here's what I make of it. This city kinda looks like City Escape. Now, that's not 100%, as the roads are made of brick, some of the architecture is off, these bridges are in the far back, and there's generally a lack of hills, so it may not be City Escape, but that's my first thought on the city. Whatever this city may be, though, it's being torn to shreds by these Death Egg robots. Where the heck did they come from? Did Eggman actually win this time? Is this whole game a symbolism of Sonic being caught in dark, dark times with nobody left to save his series? Alright, enough about that, but what do I actually think? Seeing as there's Sonic and Classic Sonic, a post-apocalyptic city, giant Death Egg robots that don't have the Eggman insignia, maybe I've been watching too much Rick and Morty or playing too much Undertale, but what if this is a result of messing with the timelines in Sonic Generations? What if this is a result of older Sonic meeting younger Sonic and therefore messing up the classic Sonic timeline? Or what if it's a super evil Eggman from another timeline going to seek the help of the Eggman stuck in that void? And what if this Eggman is actually from a timeline where Sonic always loses? A timeline where he's gone mad with power, so much so that he wants to take over every other Sonic timeline and reset it. This would explain Sonic and classic Sonic sharing a mutual problem, and also allow them to have a totally unique adventure. Maybe they would go back to levels of their past, or maybe not. Sonic the Hedgehog, Days of Futures Past.
You shitting me?
Yeah, that plot idea is kind of out there, but if you have a better one, feel free to put it in the comments. All I hope for is this game is actually good, and if it's going down the route of Sonic Generations, then I don't think I'll have much to worry about. Anyways, what do you think about Sonic Mania and Project Sonic 2017? I feel like for the first time in a while, these two games are showcasing Sonic games I actually want to play. I didn't want to play Sonic 4, even though I did. I didn't want to play Sonic Lost World. I didn't want to play Sonic Boom. But now, I can finally say that I want to play these Sonic games. They actually look fun, they actually look like what made Sonic who he is, and they actually look like full games. But anyways, that's it from me. If you like this video, be sure to swing me a like. Sonic speed to the likes. Oh god, I got it in the video!